Holy chat, I had, did I ever have my humble pie? My God. Chat, I got to the point where I had so much humble pie, I was like, please, no more. And I was force-fed it. That's what that job did to me. Chat, yeah, went to work. For that, it ended up being 4 days. It was tough, but we did good. We did good there. It could have been a lot longer, especially with all the delays that happened. So, Chad, they got us to start on Saturday because they wanted us to get ahead, right? They wanted to get these vessels done ahead. And I said, okay, so we went. And this year they got me a helper. His name is Brody. Brand new, like green, like he knows nothing. I remember the days. But he's actually a really good kid, and he works hard. So I hope Brody does well there, and I hope he's there next year if I go back there. Because Brody is actually that kid has his head on his shoulders. So W to Brody. So yeah, Brody was helping me. So I showed him what to do and stuff like that, and he actually did really good. Like there was no problems at all with anything that he did. So that's another big reason as to why it went as good as it did. On top of that, so we got there, and because they wanted us to get ahead, but nothing was ready. Equipment wasn't locked out. Getting permits was, to work was just like there was a lot of waiting and a lot of so we would get set up and we had to wait. So then I'm like, holy f***, we're gonna be here for like over a week if this is how it's gonna be. But Brody impressed me because he was like, I just told him, I said, hey man, I'll go in there and I'll show you what to do and stuff, and give him a quick rundown. And I'm like, once you get in there, don't f around, just do it and get out, and we'll just move on, right? And he's like, okay, yeah, okay. Chat. He did good. He's a good kid. So I think he has a bright future in that trade. Yeah, so he did. So every time we both went into did different vessels at the same time, right? We just kept I did the really ones because he's new, right? And I don't want to throw him to the wolves, right? So, and I think that's another reason as to why he was really good, because I think he appreciated a little bit. I could kind of tell he was good. And I don't know, Chad, it was just a good experience with somebody new there. It was nice. But we were tired. It was hot as in there. We ended up only doing 10 hour shifts, right? But when Monday started, there was other jobs going around in the plant, and they were like, hey guys, we're gonna do 12-hour shifts now. We're gonna do 12-hour shifts or 12 plus hour shifts, right? And I'm like, yeah, you guys are doing 12 plus hour shifts. I'm like, I'm not doing 12 plus hour shifts, because when I'm done doing this, I'm leaving, right? I'm not going to do any other stuff. I'm just here for this, right? So I got lucky. I was able to leave. For the first 2 days, I was able to get Brody to come with me, okay? He was able to leave too. But when Monday hit, they're like, nah, man, you staying. And Brody's like, poor kid. I was like, sorry, homie. You gotta stay, dude. It was funny though. He was, To be fair though, chat, to be fair, when we leave there, it takes me 2 hours to drive home. It takes Brody 10 minutes, all right? So by the time I got home, this guy was probably already on his way home, and home 5 minutes after me, okay? You're supposed to be the G that takes him with you? Hey, man. The foreman's the boss, right? I ain't no foreman. But, yeah, overall, though, chat, it was good. I have all my books, level 1 books for school and stuff still, that I'll never look at again, obviously, right? And they're pretty expensive. So, Brody was awesome. I really like Brody. So, I told Brody that I got his phone number, and I'm going to give him all my books for school so he doesn't have to pay for them, just to kind of, help the kid out and stuff like that. I think that kid's going to do good. I think he's going to do just fine. But on the bright side, chat, I got to see my friends again. A lot of my friends that I worked with, a lot of them were there. It was awesome. I was so happy. I had fun there in the morning, especially in the mornings, chat. When I get there, I would get there around just a little after 6. Our shift didn't start till 7, but I would just kind of you're supposed to get there early, right? And my AJ, Darren, my friend Brendan, my friend Matt. They were all there, and they were like, it was just nice to connect with them again, and like chat. I was laughing like crazy because like, you know, they were like, oh, remember this, remember, like, he's just chat. Darren, he's coming on a Waffle Wednesday. He is so funny, chat. I love Darren's great. It was good. It was a very humbling week. I'll tell you that right now, chat. When I said I was gonna go for my humble pie, I was dead ass serious about it. I got my humble pie, chat. I got my humble pie. Holy chat. Am I ever blessed that I do not have to go there and do that every day? It makes me, when I was there, chat, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, holy like, I don't know if it's maybe because I'm starting to get older and I'm like feeling it more or something, but like, I'm like, holy shit, I did this every day. I did this every day. How the did I do this every single day? I'm just gonna be real, chat. Holy shit. Yeah, I used to do that, and then I used to stream after. Chat, I showed up on what, Sunday night did I show up to stream? I was cooked. Chat. I was so cooked on Sunday. I was so tired. I got 3 hours of sleep that night. I got up and I drove back out to work, and I was like, oh my God, I used to do this all the time. What is wrong with me? Like, you know what I mean? I'm glad I did it. You know what I mean? But holy shit, the reality slapped me right in the face, chat. This is a message to anybody that thinks streaming is hard. You have no idea if you really think that's true. There is something wrong there. You have no idea. Streaming is such an awesome job. Oh my God. Yeah, I was just saying, if anybody thinks streaming is hard, my God, are you mistaken? Streaming is not hard. In fact, streaming is amazing, dude. It is amazing. Oh my God, chat. Oh my God. Like, I'm here right now, chat. I moved my setup here. I'm here. I'm at home right now. I'm happy. I'm not looking at the clock. I'm not thinking, oh my God, 9 more hours. Oh my God, 10 more hours. Oh my God, 6 more hours. I don't think that. That's not going to go through my head at all now. It was in the last 4 days. Bro, like, I could cry right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's like one of those things. It's like I hit the lottery. You know, like I compared, like, especially like when I was catching up with everybody, and they're always telling me like, why the are you here? Like, Jagger, why are you here? You shouldn't be here. You're done. You shouldn't be here. You know what I mean? You're stupid, Jagger. You're stupid for being here. I heard that a lot, right? And I'm just like, nah, like, y'all just don't get it. I ain't stupid for being here. Maybe I am, right? But at the same time, I'm not, because like, staying grounded, chat, is a big deal, okay? But it's just like, you know, even though I didn't think I needed, you know, okay, there's a lot, there's things that go through your head every day, chat, like myself. Like, even when I'm going there, I'm like, I know that I take this seriously, right, this job, and I know how blessed I am, and like, there's people that say you don't, like, need to get humbled and stuff like that. There's no sense in it, right? And even if I were to think that is true, chat, when I went there, I swear to you, chat, I'm dead ass serious. I was like, holy I actually forgot how hard this is. I actually forgot how hard it was. Like, I remembered it being hard, but I like, physically being there and doing what I was doing, I was like, oh my God, I'm tired. Like, like 11 a.m. rolls around, chat, and I'm like, oh my God, and I was hurting. I was hurting. I have a big bruise on my leg. Right here. I got a big ass bruise on my leg. Right here. Okay. My sides, I'm hurting. Okay. And I got that from stupid there. And I've only been there for 4 days. And it was just the way I was lying inside of this tank. And I could barely fit in it. They're like, dude, you got, like, please, you gotta get in there. And I'm like, so I did as much as I could, chat. I talked to this welder. Okay, and I told, like, the welder knows that he had to go in there after me because there was like there's a lot of repairs in these things, right? And he was like, "What the? How the fuck am I gonna get in there?" And I'm like, "Dude, like, chill, man. Yeah, I don't. There's nothing I could do. It's not up to me, dude." Oh man, chat. I'm telling you, chat. I was humbled. Even if y'all didn't think I needed it, I did. I need I needed it, chat. I did need it. It was definitely another eye opener for me. Because are you doing? It was pipe fitting. I was in the trade for pipe fitting. Sorry, I didn't. I know that question was being asked quite a few times. I'm glad it's over, chat. I was very happy to leave there yesterday. I was so tired. It was definitely quite the week there, and it was good. I was very happy, and I was very upset at the same time, obviously, because I suffered there, but I got to see my friends, my old work friends, and had a big smile on my face, as did a lot of them, right? I got to see a lot of my old bosses, like my old foreman and stuff like that, and it was really good to see them. It was good. Will I go again next year? Probably. Do they all know about what you do now? They all know. They all know, yeah. They all know, and they all called me stupid for being there. But that's the difference between me and them, right? I guess. So, is it an annual thing? For me, it is. Okay, so chat, let me explain. I'll just explain it really quick, right? If they could get me to go in a lot of these jobs, like this is all year round, right? And it's happened. They've called. They have asked if I wanted to go back. I've always said no, right? But I do go back for this one thing because it's so and no one wants to do it, right? And I'm like, well, if I do it, I am helping them as they helped me for years by keeping me employed for so long, right? I'm helping them. I'm also getting to go back to see the guys, and I'm also going to go work hard for like a week and get my humble pie, as we talked about, right? So there is a bunch of pros to it, okay? So I'll do it for the 1 week out of the year. The manager at that place that I go to, like the powerhouse guy, I talked to him on my way out, and I like to go and like talk to them and stuff like that because they're all really, really nice. So I went and talked to him. I just said goodbye, thanks for having me, blah blah blah, right? And he said, "Yeah, see you again next year." And I'm like, "All right, yeah, okay." Which I probably will go next year.